Good morning, everybody. I want to extend a big warm welcome to all of you to Washington, D.C. I'm speaking to you today in my capacity as the leader of the RAM Accounting Subject Matter Experts. And I'm so sorry that I won't be able to be with you the entire week. As I am out of town, I have a commitment that I cannot push away. Notwithstanding that, I will be in touch with my teammates on a daily basis, and I will be back on Friday. If everything goes to plan, I should be back in Washington, D.C. on Thursday night, and I look forward to seeing all of you on Friday. So a little bit about myself. I've been with the World Bank for the last 15 years, and before that, I was with the global accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers, based in London. And part of my role in London was to write accounting opinions based on IFRS, the International Financial Reporting Standards, specifically on financial instruments. So my clients used to be the CFOs and corporate treasurers of Fortune 500 companies. So here at the World Bank, I wear different hats. But by far the most fulfilling, the most meaningful responsibility that I've been given is RAM accounting. So what do the RAM accounting subject matter experts do? We primarily focus on two things, and we really want to do it very well. Number one, we want to make sure that we have a deep understanding of IFRS as it pertains to asset management. And number two, we want to use that knowledge, translate that knowledge, and apply it in the context of the business that all of you are operating in, i.e., central banks, reserve management, asset management for the UN agencies, as well as global pension plans. So how do we do that? We do that through a variety of ways. Number one, over the last 10-12 years of the RAM program, we have had lots of information, lots of questions, lots of challenges, unique challenges that's faced by all of you, and we try to compile that information and package it in a very useful toolkit. The kind of toolkits that we're talking about will include presentations, PowerPoint presentations, Word document to explain certain concepts, as well as spreadsheet, very detailed spreadsheet to illustrate some of the accounting double entries, as well as the financial aspects of certain instruments. We'll obviously also help you build your capacity by organizing workshops such as this. And there are really two huge advantages of attending these workshops. Number one, you get to hear from not only us, but also external speakers that we try to bring in to share with you the latest accounting standards, as well as the information that we have accumulated in a classroom type kind of information exchange. And number two, which I think is very, very important, is for you to meet with other peers of yours in other central banks and other UN agencies and take advantage to get to know these people, get their contacts, and share information. And let me ask you a question, and please listen to this question very carefully. What are your goals for this workshop? I repeat, what would you like to take away at the end of this 5-day workshop on Friday? Sometime after this video, Robert and Ying will give you a few minutes to think through this question and write down your answers. But at this present time, I would just like to provide you with two facts. Number one, the roles of central banks have increased significantly over the last few years. The reserves accumulated by all the central banks across the world, around the world, have also increased significantly. So what does that mean? To me, it means many things, including the following. Being part of a central bank community right now, compared to 10-20 years ago, is going to have a different status, different level of importance than before. And all of you have been fortunate enough to be selected by your organizations to fly thousands of miles to arrive here in Washington DC to attend this wonderful workshop for 5 days. So the question for you is this: how are you going to take full advantage of this opportunity? Number 2, early this summer, this year, the IASB, the International Accounting Standard Board, has just released IFRS 9, which is the accounting standard on financial instruments. So this standard, by far in the last 10 years, will be the most impactful standard that will affect your reserves accounting. Not only will you be asked to revisit the assessment on asset classifications, central banks will also be now, for the first time in many cases, start thinking about accounting on impairment. So if you look at the combined effect of these two events that I just mentioned, it's pretty clear to me that in the next few years, it's going to be extremely exciting to be an accountant within a central bank organization. And what do I mean by exciting? Though it definitely means that it has challenges, but it also definitely means there are plenty of opportunities and responsibilities. So with these two events as a backdrop, I'll let you think about that important question and look forward to listening to some of the answers that you may have from my colleagues. With this, I want to wish you the very best. I want to invite you now to take this, hopefully a wonderful and stimulating journey with all of us. I urge you to learn from each other, to learn from your peers, and to let your hair down and have lots of fun. This is a big class. We have 37 participants, which is the largest class that we ever had in many years. So I have very little doubt that you guys will have plenty of noise, plenty of fun. So I really miss the fact that I won't be able to be there to enjoy with you all. But I'll leave you with this. Whatever you put in, you will take out. So for many of us, there will be hard work involved. I encourage you to put in that hard work because it is going to be worth it. So play hard, work hard, and I see you all on Friday.